My first accomplishment, I would say, for 2025 is that
I was in Philly for 10 days from January 1st. Stupid self leave the heat on again. One of my unaccomplishments was
I paid off my car this year.
Yay!
So you said even we can go half, right? That's what you said.
On what?
At home.
We ain't married. We ain't together. We ain't none of that. Happy New Year! Welcome back to another episode of
Girl for Truth.
Okay, so today's episode is going to be about our accomplishments versus unaccomplishments for 2025. The reason why I picked this episode was because I saw it on TikTok and people were going around on TikTok, but it was different because they had like a little cake and then they would put like a little candle in it of the things that they accomplished. I don't know if you saw the trend. It was pretty popular on TikTok. And then they just put like candles in it and they say, this is what I did in 2025. But then I saw a friend group and they did the opposite, which was like the unaccomplishment. So I said, well, let's just join both.
Let's do both.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing today. Do you have a bake list?
No, my list is actually pretty tiny.
Okay.
I feel like this year I just lived.
You mean 2025?
Yeah. 2025 I just lived. Like, I was just going through the motions of life.
I think 2025 went by pretty fast. Like it just started. And now it's gone.
Yeah, I agree. That was actually, it was. Actually.
We just was working in 2025. The beginning was a little chaotic, but then towards the middle end, it was just straight work.
Yes, I remember we went out early in 2025. That's when we first went to the club in 2025.
That was, yeah.
And now 2025 is done.
Yeah. And now 2026, we just chilling so far for the year. So, one accomplishment for 2025 was that I hit my savings goal in my retirement account for 2025. Yay!
That is actually a really good accomplishment. Tell them how old you are.
I'm 23.
Exactly. That's really good.
I mean, well, it is.
A lot of people don't be having like IRAs and Roth IRAs at this age. Like certain people don't.
Yeah.
Certain people do.
I was definitely very excited to know that I hit that goal at the end of 2025. If you haven't opened up an investment account or retirement account yet, this is your
sign.
Yeah, for sure.
Go do it.
Yes, go do it. $50 a week. $50 a month. Just put something in it.
What's some good ones like Fidelity?
Yeah, we have T. Rowe Price. And mine is employer sponsored as well.
Oh, yeah, and they match it to like
then they match it up to a certain percentage. I don't remember.
It's like 6, right? Or 3.
Yeah, somewhere I think it's like between 3 and 6% typically for companies. But that is one of my biggest accomplishments for 2025, everybody.
Okay, my first accomplishment I would say for 2025 is that I did a solo trip early on in like March to April. Went to Miami by myself. I think that was pretty fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that inspired me to want to live alone a little bit more. Yeah, going on that solo trip. Being alone for like a week.
What made you go on a solo trip to Miami? I remember that. You was trying to get me out because I was in Florida as well.
Yes.
Oh. But I wasn't in Miami. I was in Naples.
Yeah. Oh, so basically I had a free Southwest credit, right? And so Southwest was about to, well, now they charge for bags and they do assigned seating. And I was like, oh no, if you're about to charge for bags, I'm about to go on my one last flight that free of charge for my bags. So I did that. I was like, why not go to Miami?
Period. How long was your trip? Let the people know.
Maybe 4 to 5 days.
Yeah. You had a pretty good trip. I loved the photos too. Another accomplishment was I started Accutane last year.
Oh, yeah.
So that means at the end of the year, well, now it's January, so that's 1 full year of Accutane. Oh, I think it's going to be in February, which makes it 1 full year of Accutane. But my skin has definitely cleared up. I am way more confident in myself. I feel beautiful.
That's good.
But yeah, I'm happy to have started that journey and to hopefully soon be finishing this year, like in Q1, maybe Q2 of this year.
Okay. I paid off my car this year.
Yay! I wish we had the cake.
Thank you.
I wish we had the cake with the candle. This would have been so cute.
Thank you.
That was a big accomplishment for you. I'm very happy you did it. You are now debt free. No, you just credit card debt free.
No. I'm car debt free. So I don't have a car note anymore.
You're car debt free.
But
period.
I still have one more credit card I'm paying off, but it's not much, y'all. It should be paid off in like a month and a half to the latest.
You gotta give me the tips and the tricks because I now have a credit card balance.
Bro, I
haven't been paying, not gonna lie.
That's actually really fun.
Well, I have been paying. It's just every time I pay it and I look the next week, the balance going up.
You have it coming out like automatic?
Yeah, I have automatic bills that I pay with my credit card. And I guess I'm a little slow paying, like repaying the bill.
Yeah, I think you gotta check that.
Yeah.
And your optimization should only be like 30%. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, financial advisor, Dom.
I just learned that though, y'all, because my credit card balances were out of this world.
Yeah. You calm down a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really good. I like that. Congrats, my friend.
Thank you, Daddy.
Okay. Another accomplishment. Last year, I celebrated 1 year at my job.
Oh, yeah, that's really good. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Because you literally started working.
10 days. Yeah. I started working 10 days after I graduated.
Dang, so it's going to be 2 years.
And I have been working ever since.
Wow.
I have been working ever since 10 days after I had a 10-day break. I didn't have no summer.
How do it feel to be like dedicated to
I feel incredibly blessed and incredibly lucky to have a really good job at that.
Yeah. Coming straight out of college.
Exactly, straight out of college. But in my defense, I was pretty active in college. So it was like...
Yeah. My next accomplishment is... We did start a podcast.
What the hell?
Oh. Yeah, we did start a podcast.
Are you not proud of the Girl For You podcast and the Girl For You family?
I think I'm proud of it. It's just like, you know, you just like, I'm happy for for starting it, but I want to be further. Like, it's like I'm not enjoying the journey.
You're not the type to enjoy the journey. Yeah. You're thinking about the end product.
Yeah.
You have to enjoy the struggle and the strife right now.
Yeah.
And I showed one of my coworkers one of our videos, and she followed us, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cute."
Yay! Hey, coworker.
I hope she's watching this. I'm not gonna call her name, but she knows who she is. Period. One more accomplishment from 2025, and this is also job related, but last year, I think in the beginning, like Q1 of last year, I took on a new set of responsibilities and roles.
And now
on top of what I was originally hired to do. And I think it brought some challenges and moments of where I was like, oh God, stress. Yes, and moments of stress. However, I'm grateful to have had the opportunity and continue to have the opportunity to like grow in this new role and, you know, just work to the best of my abilities with these new responsibilities that I have. And it's going to be 1 year since they've given me like these additional tasks in 2026. But for the rest of the year, I've been doing that. So I'm really proud of myself for that.
Yeah, working really hard.
Mm-hmm. And then you could leave it off. You could leave them with the last accomplishment.
My last accomplishment was we took a trip to the Bahamas. Like,
yes, tell them why we took a.
Okay, so we went back to the Bahamas because Shatan's brother was getting married, and I was invited to the wedding, and I had so much fun, and her boyfriend came too.
Yeah.
And it was just
family
like
trip.
Yeah,
family and friends trip.
It's so crazy because we literally met in college, like literally probably like a year or 2 years ago. And now 2 years later, we're on a trip together.
We met in 2023 at the end of 2023.
Yeah, like September.
Yes. And in 2023, I was inviting Dominique to come with me back home. I was like, oh my gosh, if you want to take a trip, you could just come with me back home to Nassau.
Yes.
And she went home and she was like, let me ask my parents. And her parents was like, we don't know this girl. What they said? They was like,
we don't know these people.
Yeah, you don't know these people. So she didn't come. I thought you would have came because you definitely gave free-spirited.
No, I definitely did get free-spirited, but my parents was not going for none of that.
Yeah, you give free-spirited. I was like, oh, she's definitely going to come.
Yeah, no.
But yeah.
I think it played out well though, because now our parents know each other. Like it played out really well.
Yes, I agree. And what else did we do in Nassau? Yeah, it was my brother's wedding. It was Donovan's wedding. And then she was invited, and then we really did a lot. We did a lot in Nassau. I think we also did have a lot of fun too.
We did.
Tell them where your favorite place to go was.
My favorite place. Oh, V12. I love V12. Okay. Oh my gosh, we gotta go back to V12. What's the other one? 78? 78 West? Yes.
Okay, 78.
I like 78 West too. That was cool too. That was fun.
We love 78.
Oh my gosh, y'all. The clubs are fun.
We was in 78 West so many times.
And V12.
V12. We had them two on lock.
Okay.
Like 78 and V12.
Those was the spots to be at. If you wasn't there,
We could have gone to some more places. Well, we did go to some more places, but it was
the first night. Yeah, the first night we got down there, we got there on a Wednesday.
We went to 360 degrees. You remember the 360 degrees? You was with me that night.
That was the first night.
Were you there with me that night?
I don't think so because I came.
No, I don't think so. I think I was by myself when we had invited Ariel, and Ariel was giving us the spots where to go.
No, I was with you.
Yes, we had gone. Remember, we was downtown.
Yeah,
and we went to like I think so. We went to like 3 or 4.
Yeah, it was outside and inside too.
Yes. Okay. No, that was Envy. We went to Envy.
Okay.
And then that's when they was giving us the shots at Envy, like the tequila shots.
Okay.
You remember that one?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we went outside, and that was Envy. And then we went to 360 degrees, and then we went to another spot on downtown, like on that strip. I think that was on Bay Street. But yeah, you was around. We gotta go on to some more places. But when we go back,
that was fun.
I have some more places in my head where I gotta take you. We should go back this year, to be honest.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
For sheezy.
For sure, man.
Okay, and then, Come on, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, now we're doing our unaccomplishments.
Yeah.
Boo.
I filled out so many applications and I still don't have a job in my field. But I still have a job, so I'm still blessed. However, I wish I had a job in my field.
Do you know how many jobs you applied to?
Actually, I could count because I made an email just for them.
You know, one of our friends, Taisha, because she's watched the show, whatever. When we was in college, Taisha used to have she had a spreadsheet.
Yeah,
of all of like the companies she applied to, the roles, stuff like that, and she had like the numbers, like you could count how many jobs she applied to, and it was so many. She was applying for months. Luckily, she got a job, but
yeah, she was dedicated.
Yeah,
I think
you got a spreadsheet or not?
No, I'm not that dedicated.
She ain't got a spreadsheet.
But I think my thing is I don't want to move nowhere. Like, I want to stay in Baltimore or DC. I want to stay on the East Coast for right now. If I have to go to New York, then I'll go to New York. But I really want to stay in Baltimore or DC.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You did say you didn't mind going to New York.
Yeah, I don't mind going to New York.
I'd come see you in New York if you move there.
Thank you.
But yes, your job is coming soon because you're very consistent and persistent. And this is motivation for anyone out there who looking for a job. You just gotta keep applying.
Keep applying.
And networking, because you gotta network. Because I feel like once you
just build up the skills.
But also like the application process now is just so automated. So like sometimes when you submit an application on these listings and on like these different recruiting websites, it's like it gets dumped into a sea of abyss. Yeah. So I feel like you gotta really know people sometimes to really get your foot in the door.
One thing I would say is if it tells you who the recruiting agent is, type their name in on LinkedIn. Look them up.
Do you reach out to them as well?
Connect.
Yeah. Now that you're talking about connect, do you remember? I was telling Christian the other day that there was this lady who I had met while I was in college. And remember when we were doing the finance TV? So we founded the finance TV in Morgan State. Hello. And I had met her at like this fundraising event. And I was like, oh my gosh, we used to talk in college. Like we would network, and she called me one time and I was like, I should reach out to her again because she was just such a sweet lady. And she had a really good job. She was like the head of their private equity portfolio. I think
I remember.
You remember that, right? Yes. And I was like, I should reach out to her and just see how she's doing, check up on her. To just,
I think once you think about people like that, you should just reach out.
Right? I was like, she just came in my spirit one day.
Because once they come into your spirit, just be like, hey, it's not like you have ill motives. You really just want to see how they doing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to do that. I got to remind myself. I'm going to put that on my calendar. One of my unaccomplishments was I had a failed business idea last year. So let me explain. My sister and I were going to start a business together. And this was while I was in Nassau. And for like 2 weeks straight, like every single day, we were planning, prepping, reaching out to suppliers. We were researching online what we need. We were doing a lot of market research. And then it fell through because the timing was just bad for both of us. Yeah. And the circumstances were very difficult to maintain like a profitable business, considering that she back home, I hear she doing this, I doing that. So I was very heartbroken. Well, I was disappointed, to be honest. I think because I really psyched myself up for it. Yeah. And then she just messaged me one morning. She was like, hey, I don't think I can do this. And I was very, very down.
That was actually pretty recent.
Yeah, it was. And I think what made it hurt even more was the fact that I've always had like an entrepreneurial spirit.
But I think this is like a good opportunity to understand that some things don't work out and you have to pivot.
Yes.
So I think it's good that it happened before y'all started.
Yeah. And we was in thousands of dollars in the hole.
Because then it would have been like, oh.
That would have been work. I would have been doing real this.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars in the hole.
Just laying there like, oh, we got to do something.
I would have been in a real bind. But yes, that's one of my unaccomplishments. What about you?
My unaccomplishment? Dang, what I should have said was for my accomplishment last year was that we went to go see Beyonce.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That was definitely a good accomplishment.
That's a great accomplishment.
We both saw Beyonce again.
We were in... It was the same concert.
4th of July. We went to go see Beyonce.
4th of July. We were at the same concert the same day. She was in a different section, but we were there together, all together. We definitely could have met up and seen each other.
It was a lot.
First of all, that concert was fun AF. It was. I think that was my first ever real concert.
For real?
Yeah, I think the only concerts that I've been to have been like little... Like, let's just say you have like a little festival. If you have like a little festival back home, like a little concerts with like local artists, stuff like that. But a full scale, like an A-list celebrity star, I've never ever been to their concert. I know Reagan was inviting me to the Mariah the Scientist concert in like February. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I need to save my money for part 3, Beyonce Act 3.
Yeah, I got to start an account for that.
That was a big accomplishment. Okay, but now you have to say an unaccomplishment because we got an unaccomplishment.
What was an unaccomplishment? I don't want to say this is an unaccomplishment. This is just something I definitely crave, but still don't have. I'm still not in a relationship. I haven't been in a relationship yet in my 24 years.
Were you aiming to be in a relationship in 2025? Was that something you were actively pursuing?
I think it was something that I wanted. But I wasn't really out there dating like how I should have been.
Exactly.
But I was just like...
So I'm a little confused.
Let me say, I had a bad experience like the beginning of the year. And I wouldn't even say bad, but it just strayed me away to...
Oh, that's what strayed you away.
Yeah.
You would say. Okay. I didn't know that. I thought you just were... Yeah. You would be up and down when it came. One day you would be like, man, I want a boyfriend. Man, I can't wait to get... Man, I can't wait. Man, I gotta do... And then the next day it's like, bro, I'm gonna take a step away from dating, guys. I'm just not gonna date anymore. It's like I just be confused. I'm like, okay, Dominique, whatever she feeling.
I just be chatting, y'all. I really do be chatting
all day, but
it be real.
Your relationship is gonna come. You just need to have patience.
Yeah,
and you need to get comfortable with yourself.
Oh, I think I'm very comfortable with myself.
You are.
Like I love being alone.
Well, get more comfortable
because obviously it ain't happening no time soon. Got to be comfortable in this game. You feel me?
One other unaccomplishment for me of 2025 was I paid to go to the gym.
Oh, and
we
had 1 week where we went though. We had 1 week where me and you was like we was going steady though.
I still paying to go to the gym. I only went like 2 months. And I started paying in the summer. So the fall, even up until now, I still paying this membership fee and I do not go to the gym. which is really bad. And I always complaining, oh, my back.
Yeah.
Oh, look at my belly. Oh, my God, my back big.
You do complain.
I always complain, and I don't ever go to the gym, which
it's
is
okay
really
because
bad.
I used to go to the gym a lot, though. And I used to encourage her to go to the gym.
Yes. And then you fell off, too.
I did fall off. So now I don't even, like, do the same. Like, I'm like,
everybody fall off. Me, you, and Christian.
Yes.
We all fell off at the same time.
Life just started, like, happening. That's why I was saying
I was just getting late. Something about coming home after work.
You don't be feeling like doing it.
Like, you don't want to go to the gym. You probably got to go early in the morning, and I ain't getting up 5 o'clock in the morning to go.
We're just not dedicated
to go on a treadmill. I think my problem is, too, I feel like I could achieve a good body just by what I eat.
You think so?
So you can. I feel so, man.
I agree with that. I don't agree.
I feel like you have to. You gotta really know what to eat. Like you could definitely
you don't prioritize eating the right thing.
I don't. But in my mind, let me tell you what I do. This could sound bad. I starve myself.
She's not lying though.
I would not eat for the entire. I wouldn't eat. I would eat once a day at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. or something,
and then be like, I ain't eat the whole day.
Yeah, I ain't eat the whole day. But low key, I'm like, at some point, it's like, Shaitan, you already gone 6-7 hours without eating. You might as well wait till you get off of work to go eat. And in my mind, I feel like, you know what? I hungry, but I look good. My stomach ain't bloated. Like, I look good.
Yeah.
I be like that sometimes, which is very toxic. But yes, that's one of my unaccomplishments. Yeah. 2026, I got to start using my gym membership.
Oh, one unaccomplishment I would say is that I stopped going to therapy.
You start?
Yes.
Oh,
stopped going to therapy. I stopped going to therapy, like, early. And I really be thinking about it every day. Like, wow, I don't go to therapy anymore. Like, I feel like I low-key can tell the difference in myself. But then I also feel like the things that she taught me in therapy, I still use daily. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I don't know if I want to start that back up. But on top of that, she didn't take my insurance. So it was like a bill coming out of my pocket.
Yeah, that was a little hefty for me, too.
And I was like, oh, God, I low-key need her to take my insurance.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Do you think she was a good therapist? Because you and I used her together.
Yo, you know what's crazy, y'all? All of my friends use the same therapist. Tamara went to her. Kelsey went to her. Shaitan went to her.
She was definitely direct and blunt.
Yeah.
And
she got me together.
I used to be scared to go to her sometimes.
No, me too, because she would get me together. She would be getting me together. I remember one time I was like, I was scared to tell you this. She was like,
right. I be scared low key sometimes.
But she really did get me together though.
I remember I just started crying the first day.
Yo,
something about it wasn't even that she said anything like.
It just be having to think deep.
Exactly. It's not that she said anything spectacular or something I already don't know about myself. I think what was very scary for me was the fact that I'm revealing all of this and we're having like a real vulnerable conversation with someone who knows that I'm hurting. Yeah. And I think that in itself was just overwhelming for me. And I just broke down and I cried. And it's like,
yeah, I ain't never cried.
Like I crying for me in a sense as well. Like, damn.
Yeah, no. I
really am hurt. I really am a little broken.
I remember my first one with her and I felt the tears welling in my eyes, but I ain't cry. I couldn't cry. I wasn't crying.
I felt like it was crying is also good. The fact that I cried lets me know too that I felt like she was a safe space. Like this was a safe space for me.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, I have another unaccomplishment. Okay, one of my unaccomplishments was, so last year I went away. I went back home for a month.
You were like, I went away.
Oh, I went back home for a month. It was vacation. And I was so excited to return back to my apartment because I was like, my light bill can be $0. Oh. I was like, I was so excited to get, I wanted to see what my light bill was going to be because I was gone for a month. Child, when I stepped foot in the USA and I get that electricity bill, my bill was $120 because my stupid self leave my heater on. And I blast BG on my Twitter. I went on my Twitter page and I was like, BG, y'all have lost your mind. Why are y'all charging me $120? I have it. I can show y'all. I can have the screenshot the tweet so y'all can see it. I was like, why are y'all charging me $120? And I've been I have not been utilizing this apartment. And then they responded and they was like, I'm sorry to tell you, but as of right now,
they responded to you?
first of all, he tried to respond to me on Twitter. Like on the timeline, and then I was like, hold on, why didn't you come in my DM to say that?
I did not know none of that.
And then the guy, whoever the person was texting me, they was like, oh, we sorry. I guess it just happens automatically. Like when they send a response, it automatically posts to the original tweet. But we did take it to the DM, and then that's when they told me, like, they were looking at my account right then and there, and they said someone is literally utilizing the heater. I was like, shoot, I leave the damn heater on. I was gone from November 1st straight to November 30th. You couldn't tell me my bill was going to be negative 006. Came back $120 down the drain. I was too mad. I was really mad. And I did it again last week when I went to Philly. I was in Philly for 10 days from January 1st. Stupid self, leave the heater on again. I don't learn. I have to put that, like, I think I have to put it, like, as a reminder.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm traveling, turn the heater off.
Putting that as an unaccomplishment, though, is so funny. I did not think I was about to say that.
Yes, that was a big unaccomplishment for me. Okay, your turn.
I think I wanted to, like, decide what I wanted to do if I went back to school, and I didn't decide that. Like, I'm deciding now.
What you mean you didn't decide?
Like, I wanted to have everything, like, figured out. Like, if I was going to go back to school, what I was going to really major in. Was it just going to be my MBA or focus on marketing?
Ooh.
And I didn't figure it out.
That's okay.
Yeah. So now I'm doing it now because I think I want to go back to school now.
This year? You want to go back this year?
I told myself like a year or 2 years off. So
you did.
Now it's 2 years.
That's not really a big unaccomplishment, but I get what you're saying.
That's like, you just want to have it figured out and you don't have to figure it out.
That's nothing to beat yourself up over. If that's what you are doing. Not saying that is what you're doing, but if you are, don't do that. Okay. One unaccomplishment was on my birthday, which is December 28th, for those who don't know. I had to buy a new battery.
Oh.
I also had to get my car serviced and change my filters, which was...
Maybe that's everyday life.
I think in total, I spent well over $200. Maybe $300 and something dollars on my birthday. And I found out something else was wrong with my car battery. Well, the terminal. I had to change something else. I didn't get it changed, but I had to change something else.
Oh.
So that's like an unaccomplishment. I didn't...
You mean like that?
Yeah, I didn't. That actually made me irritated. I felt like my birthday was truly insignificant.
Man, come on, man. We still went out and had a good time, man.
Come on, man.
Had a fantastic time, man. It was fun, man.
Yes, Dom and Christian took me out. I mean, that part was fun, but in the day, it was like, eh.
Yeah.
I can't believe I had to go. And we was going to church, cranked the car. Early Sunday morning, I cranked that car. That car would not crank up.
I just started crying. Oh, God. Just went inside.
I was like, bro, at least it happened on a Sunday and not a Monday, headed into work.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of like an unaccomplishment. Do you have any more unaccomplishments you want to share?
Oh, I wanted to buy a house last year, but that did not happen. That did not happen.
Do you think it's going to happen this year?
I hope so. Shoot, I'm trying to get out of my parents' house.
You need to stop hoping and start doing.
I am. What you think I'm not doing? What do I got to do?
I
got to really say. I'm saving money, y'all. But I'm taking trips too. Come on. Life too short to be miserable.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You funny. What's the next trip on your list?
So, y'all, I'm going to Turkey. And then right after Turkey, I'm going to Barcelona.
Rich.
So I'm gonna be gone from like March 1st to March 16th.
Rich.
And then I'm going back to work April 1st. So
we don't take trips only on our birthday. We take trips to
anytime. I ain't never played about no trip. You feel me?
We gotta plan a trip to go back to Nassau.
We can do that. I can go to Nassau March 17th.
Oh, you could.
I could.
But you ain't have no money to party in Nassau because you could be in Barcelona and Turkey. You ain't have no money.
Man, come on, man.
Man, you ain't have no money.
Hopefully I have a man. That's right.
Yeah.
Hopefully I have a man.
By March?
He ain't got to be my man, man. He needs to be my man.
I feel like that's all I have. Do you have any more unaccomplishments?
No, that was it. That house one, that really stung, though.
The house. Is this even a good market to be buying a house?
I want to let me tell y'all, it's actually a great market to buy a house in Baltimore right now.
But Baltimore have cheap houses.
Yeah. And I feel like Baltimore is about to be booming in the next 5 years.
Why? You feel that way? Who's investing in Baltimore? What companies, institution, industries have been in?
They're building up, you don't know, but Cherry Hill, that's downtown. They building that up. They moving the people out of there. They moved the people out of Perkins. That was like the projects. They moved them from down there. They put in houses right then and there. Like, it's a good time. It's good.
You made me you made me actually consider purchasing a townhome in Baltimore.
So you said we can go half, right? That's what you said.
On what?
A home.
We ain't married. We ain't together. We ain't none of that. Child, life is expensive.
It sure is.
What are some goals for 2026?
Some goals for 2026 is I really can't tell you my big one that I actually am accomplishing very soon.
Yeah.
But
just know.
Yeah. It's really big.
It's big.
It's big.
It's not small, it's big.
But I do want to go back to school. I want to get a job in my field. I really just want to set myself up for success. So when I say that, I mean I'm going to pay off the rest of my credit card, which is only like $1,800 on there, which is cool. But honestly, I'm probably going to get it down to $900 because it has to be a 30% optimization. So my limit is $3,000. Get it down to $900. I'm cool. After that, I really want to move out. It doesn't matter. It does matter. I really want a house. But if I don't get a house, I'll probably take a nice little loft or whatever. I also would prefer a job in DC or Baltimore.
In your field. So you want a job in your field in DC or Baltimore?
DC. I also want to start my business that I've been planning to start.
I've been told you I can help you with that. Do you?
And then after that, I want to set up my 401ks for real because I just closed my other 401k because I didn't like it. I didn't like who I was banking with.
Yeah, you said that.
So I want to really get one. And I want to get life insurance. And maybe drop an album. You never know. I could be the next Beyonce. Yeah, I think those are my accomplishments for 2026. Also, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for my 25th birthday. And I'm trying to decide. I really want to go back to therapy, but I really want to find a therapist that's going to take my insurance. But if I could go back to my last therapist and she takes insurance now, I would love that. What are your goals for 2026?
Continue to excel at my job.
Amen.
1. I want to get some certifications in my field, which is like the finance, investments industry.
Amen.
That's number 2. Number 3, guys, I want to learn how to sew.
Amen.
My boyfriend got me a sewing machine for Christmas, and I've been watching little TikTok videos of how to sew, and then I've also been watching YouTube videos about how to use the clothing design apps and stuff like that. So I really want to know how to sew. I plan on doing very small projects, so probably a tie or an AirPods case. I still want to make AirPods case, or even a case for my iPad. I would try to do something small and cute, and then I'd probably get into hemming clothes, trying to help hem my pants, my whatever I could, and then hopefully I can get better and upgrade to a much more industrial, more heavy duty not industrial, but heavy duty sewing machine, because this one is just really for beginners. And what else do I want to do? I really need to get my teeth done. I messaged one of my friends who go to Howard. I was like, hey, y'all have any contacts at Howard Dental School who could hook me up? I need to get this tooth pulled. I need implants in because I have a baby tooth that just never came out of my mouth. I never had an adult tooth to push it out. So I have a baby tooth. I need to get that yuck out. Gotta put another fake tooth in. And then once that's done, once I get that done with, I really want to get braces back or Invisalign. That's another goal. I probably gonna get done at the end of the year. I don't know. I have to reach out to the people. What else is another goal? Getting serious about my quiet time with God.
Amen.
We've definitely been going to church. So that's one step. That's not all of the steps. I feel that's just one step of discipleship. But eventually, we have to really surrender to God.
Yeah. I want to get baptized.
Exactly. And once you get baptized, you then need to walk in the ways of Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
I just don't want to give up my unholy clothes.
Exactly. You don't want to surrender it all to God.
I don't want to give up my unholy clothes. That's all I don't want to do. I still love my provocative clothing.
You love the attention that it brings you.
Yeah. I can't lie.
Okay.
I love it.
But yeah, I feel like those are some of what I want to do off the top of my head. I obviously want to grow the podcast. Make sure y'all share, like, subscribe, comment, push this out.
I want to touch a M this year. That's what I really want to do. I want to touch an M.
Period. You heard it.
Tired. Come on, man. Come on, man.
We tired living in poverty.
Okay. I'm trying to pull myself up from my bootstraps.
We trying to get out the hood. I'm trying to get my people out the hood.
Okay, because I don't want to be filming. Like, I love filming in this apartment, but I want to have a studio.
Yeah, a studio would be really nice.
A studio. I want a team behind this.
You gotta have a full production team.
Yeah.
We gotta start getting more creative with our videos.
Yeah.
And like our topic. You guys tell us what you would like to see. Like, we should ask them. Like, what type of content I think y'all want to see.
We're really fun right now.
I think our next video, we need to get out in the field. Like, we're
gonna go on the street.
We've been sitting on the couch. We need to go out in the streets.
What do y'all want to see? Y'all want to see us like interview people that are from Baltimore? That's fun though. That's fun because I feel like I could do that. Like, what?
Remember I was telling you when we should go to the fire station and ride around with them, the firefighters. You joking? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the camera for that one.
Okay, that's cool. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can share with us some of your accomplishments versus unaccomplishments, or you can let us know, did you relate to any of our accomplishments and unaccomplishments? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share, and repost. And tune in for our next episode. And our episodes we already dropped.
We're going to be more consistent this year as well. This year we're going to be consistent. Like every week it's going to be a video coming out, or every 2 weeks. Because how are we going to take off if we don't give people what they want?
You're right. Let me tell you something. Now that you speak about, remember when we were talking about stewarding, which you already have.
Yeah, you gotta have dominion.
People be wanting the blessings to overflow from God, which can happen, but you got like you in circumstances around you that you ain't even taking proper control of.
Yeah.
So we agreed that we wanted to take control of like the Girl for You podcast and get more serious and plan stuff. So today when I was coming on, I said, I do not want to film today. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking
that too.
I was like, but you can get up and film anyways. I did not want to do my makeup. I did not want to put nothing on. I was literally laying in bed. I was laying in bed. And then I got up and I just put the makeup on and I did it begrudgingly, but I still did it. And exactly. Like, that's the attitude we gotta have going forward with Girl for You. You ain't gotta want to do it, but you better do it.
Okay.
Period.
We gotta steward over the small things well.
Exactly.
So God will give us more.
Okay, guys. I think that's all we have.
Okay.
We've been trying to close this video for 10 minutes. But thank you all for watching.
How black people be like when they about to leave. They be like, you gotta say hi bye to everybody. And then if you miss somebody, you gotta say bye to them and start all over.
Black people will stand outside the door and talk from outside the door for an additional 10 minutes.
That is so real. That's what we doing.
They stand out the door talking to you. Bye, bye. Don't forget to call me now because we gotta go. Don't forget. 10 minutes. 10 minutes gone.
Nothing. But that's so real though, because I do it.
Oh my gosh. But yes. Okay, we going for you. See you guys on the next video. Mwah.